So this giant mess, I'm not exaggerating. This literally showed up today. This is a haul for us to go through. Total count is roughly around 16 packages. So we're going to sit down real quick, go through them all, um, and then we'll do a much better in-depth review of the rest. Hopefully this is going to fix some of our lighting issues. We got the spare light soft off in the background. So we're going to hopefully be able to get that. Let's zoom there. There we go. So, where to even start? Yeah, let's go right down with this. And this is one of those things. Obviously, when you get this many packages, there's no way for you to. I know some of it. That's really it. I'm not gonna be able to do the. Well, actually, I'll show you the mess I make later. So, there we go. Real quick, that's another ton of Battle Claw boosters and beast builders. That's actually good because I don't have a complete set yet, so we'll be working on that. Am I actually going to get a complete set? I probably should not. Let's keep doing the big boxes, get those out of the way. So hopefully everything's staying kind of in focus and frame. I'm trying to stay relative to where I need to be. So this is from Rite Aid. Now, these are actually getting harder to find at a good price, so I might have to order from them again. Dragamon singles. These look like they are Gen 1s. Yes, they look like Gen 1s. I don't see them being called Super Series. Even at MSRP for these, which is like $5 or $6, you usually can't find these anymore. They seem to have dried up the singles. Rite Aid used to actually have them in locations, and so did Target and everything else. They just don't anymore. So that's a small box of that. Alright, this is a well-sealed small box. So I'm happy about that. But now, of course, I need to carefully, very, very carefully, that's the big trick for small boxes, small controlled cuts. Also helps that I know these box types. I know where all the seams are. There we go. So this is obviously cool that I got the box for it, and probably where the storage is. I have 2 Doom Trooper starters. I'll do a bigger playthrough on what that is. Because these were from obviously the dead game, but they are random. It's from that era when things were random. So 2 is just as good as, well, almost any other number. Alright, so trucking along real quick. Obviously, you can probably hear my kids in the background. We're still on break. This will be interesting to get to. Sealed, obviously a little worse for wear. Arcadia Story Pack, the box. I actually was just going through this stuff yesterday to sort it out. There are 700 cards in the complete set for both sets combined. That's insane. That I don't know how to say it. That's insane. The first set, the Wild Hunt set, was like 300 something, and then the second set, the King of Hearts Madness, was like 400. So, trucking right through. Alright, good thing I did not cut deep. This is a bundle of cards. Now, of course, I did slicing that, but I was going to open it anyway. Fortress Maximus. We talked about that in our Transformers, how the giant titans are that big. This is a bunch of characters. Thud. Bunch of characters. Smaller characters. I mostly just bought characters. I did just. It's not. Part of it's just sort of a collecting thing, and we'll get from there. But, like Jetfire. These are combiner pieces. You can tell by the little hinge for them being folded, which the idea is kind of good, kind of not. I believe this is Superion. Yeah, it's Superion. So that's going to be fun going through that later with everyone. Just entertaining that's how that was packed. So let's put a pin in that. Alright, so moving on, had to go do stuff. Here we go, trucking right along. Always cut away from you. No one ever gave you knife discipline. So yes, this is actually fun. I'm gonna try and hold that. I know I'm centered right around here. So in Target, I think it was almost Target exclusively, when Transformers 3D Battles went clearance, they did these bundles. Now these bundles, they did this for Pirates and everything else. It just depends who the clearance company is. You got 4 packs of regular and 1 pack of the expansion, the Energon Wars. Each of these technically plays 2 people immediately. This is a game that lived for its 1 expansion, and it has a great story behind it. I actually can't wait to get to this. I just need the physical, media. So this is for me. This is exciting. I have more in the mail. We will see if they show up, but that's cool. The Star Wars 3D battle game. Their naming of stuff is so ridiculous some days. Going right along. Here's another envelope. To which, well, cardboards, which is good, which means it might be Transformers. Okay. It is Transformers. There we go. So I'll just say it's Transformers. This should be a Titan. I gotta go carefully because obviously we saw I didn't cut the card in the last one, but came close. It is. So ready? Here we go. These were I don't know if they were. I believe they were store promos, or actually they could have been box topper promos. Did I buy 2 of these? I must have. I don't know. So Trypticon, Fortress Maximus. They are both in the Titan class. They operate differently because he is a headmaster, which has like the head flip up on top. It's kind of like that, but it's a 3-piece, which is really cool. This one has little guys that go underneath them. They play differently, but it's cool. Since these are sealed packages, these are the pieces that you need to come with them. These are the extra characters for Trypticon. These are the extra ones for Fortress Maximus, so that's pretty cool. Let's put that there. Keep trucking along. So I got another week here while covering up my address. I can tell you that envelope's pretty beat up. I'm actually being impressed with there's even stuff in it. It doesn't even feel like there's anything in it. Because that is... Yeah, they literally packed up the envelope, and there's nothing in it. So, USPS, we are going to be having a conversation about this. You can't just write media. You can't. Oh, that's going to be an insurance claim. Awesome. The fact that they didn't even check to see whether or not the stuff was still in there, whatever. I've not had to file an insurance claim with the USPS in a long time. I've gotten some beaten up boxes. I've not had to file a claim in a long time, and obviously it's a holiday season. It's going to be fun. Some days. Here we go. This is a nice size clunk. So, this is a very odd deal, and I'll just say that straight out. Dragomons, obviously you have the little character. Someone was selling just the card packs, and what's entertaining, they don't know what these are from. They don't know if they're the 3-packs, 6-packs, or singles. Well, I made a very reasonable offer for a blind purchase like that. So I have, I think it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blind packs of cards for Dragomons. Now, if you look in our Dragomons video, you'll see that's all you need for the game portion. The actual toy is superfluous. It actually doesn't need to be there. So that's going to be entertaining. That's going to be a fun open. I definitely stacked that precariously. I don't know why I did that. Probably for showmanship. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So, really quick. Now, I can tell you, you can see this box is quite well beaten up, and that would be why I paid what I paid. You may not have heard of Girl Genius The Works. You don't have to have. This is a reskin of a previous game that's way more expensive, Triple X Xenophile by Phil Foglia. It's the exact same game. They just took away, the graphic nudity and adult themes, and this is playable. This is family playable. The art is much more regular. They boiled it down to, I want to call it an LCG because this is just a regular game, and then there are expansion packs, but I wanted to wait till this came in to see whether or not I even cared if I got more stuff, but that's another thing. It's so that we can show how the game worked, because getting a hold of that Triple X Xenophile, everyone's holding on to it because, like, oh, it's a risque, card game, those don't exist. Well, yeah, I know they don't exist, but the point still being that I'm not paying those prices. Because when it comes to certain topics and everything else, some people just being reasonable doesn't seem to happen. So, lots of packaging. This looks like a big clunk of who knows what. There we go. So this is another fun one that Brandon and I will love to talk about. Sealed. Judgment. I actually have deck boxes coming in for this. This game is playable locally, meaning you don't need the internet connection for it. Now, to get the other Expansion 2, Expansion 3, you do need to download those. So if you're interested, that's an option. But game disc, starter deck, booster pack, still sealed. Now, I'm just saying this one out loud. The problem with this is that this appeals to 2 or 3 markets. One is the sealed video game memorabilia collectability thing. So that's one market. That's the one they're trying to charge for, because then the card game market, well, a PS3 is only good for, however long the files for set 2 and set 3 are on the disc, but you need the unlock key, and that's what you pay for online. So without that unlock key, if that ever becomes pirated or who knows, set 2 and set 3 are useless with the disc just this way. So it's whatever, but that's something to cover. So yes, we do have some cross-media, besides just minis. And yes, in case you're wondering, that is actually a safe grip. A package within a package. It's an enigma. There we go. Okay, carefully trimming. Where is the tab? You oversealed this one. Like, you made sure this one was waterproof. There we go. Yeah, they definitely waterproof this one. Whew. I will give you credit. This one's safe. It's just not able to be opened. There we go. We got the tab. We'll see if we got those. Good. All right. So, not a major haul, just a fun one. Again, it's about making deals. Sealed packs. Star Wars Pocket Model Ground Assault. This is first expansion. This is where the vehicles actually come into it. Each of these also technically a 2-player game. And that's why I love these constructible card games, that era, because each pack is a 2-player game. So if you actually just are curious or whatever, you can find them at flea market, or obviously eBay for dirt cheap. You don't need a lot to play. It's not like some of these other games where everyone needs a starter deck, and a starter deck's like $10. So I'm happy that we don't have to go through all that. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is all right. I'm gonna hope this is all in focus. Actually, I'm gonna double check that's in focus for this one. Actually, yeah, we seem to be good. Sorry about rocking the camera for a sec. This is, again, making deals, but it's fun. You, for anyone who wonders why, I will actually explain that. That is a booster box with the topper for WizKids Race Day constructible NASCAR game. 2 players can play in a pack. This is hilarious. Just the story on this is just fun. That's why we do some of these things, is that the story on this is just phenomenal. But the price, everything paid, the fact that you can get a booster box for an affordable price, that's fun. Now, is that a game I'm going to recommend? I don't know. I can tell you I'm excited to try, though. Let's do another small one. Alright, almost done. There we are. There's some stuff. I said I had them in the mail. Judgment starter decks. They obviously just go with Eye of Judgment. Nothing major. I believe these are the same exact stuff, if memory serves. Like, they're fixed. They're the same thing. I think I got this for a ridiculous price. Where's my opening? There's a opening, maybe. I don't actually know. I think they may have done it here. If not, we are. Yeah, they did. Okay. I will say, good tape job for this. This has definitely got some weight. Postage is proper. Alright, I got more tape. I guess that's actually the benefit of getting stuff mailed after the holidays. Everyone has boxes. Alright, here's another big score for the channel. Cyberpunk 2020. 6 starter decks. These are all different. Now, this game is supposed to be being remade, but it got delayed. But this is the Cyberpunk 2020. I believe original was 2013 is the name of the initial release. It was made 2007, I want to say it was. 2003. It was made in 2003. So I understand it lining up with, our previous year is a little entertaining, but not as amusing. But it is the fact that it's the 6 different themed, starter decks. That means the game's good to go. I don't have to buy boosters or anything else. So packaging is good. Alrighty, so this took a lot of finagling. I'm going to say that one out loud. And it smells wonderful. It smells like a basement. People keeping their stuff. G.I. Joe 2-player starter. Finding even this at a decent price is hard. Finding the boosters is next to impossible at a fair price. I mean, people will sell them to you. They're just speculators. I don't know how else to say it. They're just speculators. Final box for this, and then we'll call it a day. We'll do our deep dives and everything else, go back to the history. But this is one of the final big hauls I got for the season. Yes. It's not in great shape. I can tell you that. It's a little beat up, but considering I'm going to open it. Racer Knights of Falconis. Entertainingly, I'll bring it back in a shot. It shares mechanics with this, put up by White Wolf, roughly around the same time as this. So again, they just decided to try and be a competitor. And obviously, I literally did not know this thing existed until I started doing research for this channel. So that's something. So I'll do a quick little tour of our spoils and we'll call it there. So real quick, let's go through. We have this pile of slop. So until next time, Cardboard Resurrection, you want to check us out on Patreon if you would like to help support us. It will help us also pick the directions of what the stuff we try to acquire, what we review next. Obviously, we have a ton of stuff to get to. So patreon.com/cardboardresurrection, all one word. And we will talk to you again later.